Hello guys and welcome to this tutorial on how to make a boss. I've recently uploaded on my YouTube video or YouTube channel a video that showcases all of my bosses in my world maker. My world includes the Koopalings, Boom Boom Bowser, Bowser Jr. and custom bosses. One of these custom bosses is this chain chomp called the Jewel Chomp because he's wearing a crown made out of sapphire, which is a jewel, I guess, or a gem chomp, whatever. Someone on that video commented if I can explain how to make this boss battle. So I'm gonna explain how. But first of all, let me showcase the boss battle first. So you go into this pipe, and this chain chomp starts following you. As you can see, this is an auto scroll boss battle. And while trying to run away from the chain chomp, there are booby traps. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. It was on the wrong speed. Okay, let's try this again. So yeah, as you can see, if you put it too slow, if you put it on slow motion or like the speed on slow, the auto scroll, it won't work because the chain jump will catch up to you. So put it on normal speed. If you put it too fast on the fast speed, you're just gonna run away from him. He's not gonna catch up to you. He's gonna go off screen. So as you can see, this is a boss battle. You're trying to avoid all these traps, the bumpers, the grinders, and you're trying to make it to the end, while the chain chomp while the jewel chomp tries to hunt you down. I'm sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. So all right, so yeah. Oof, I made it. Sheesh, I thought I was gonna die. All right. So at the end, you hit this on-off block and it kills the chain chomp. And then you win. So let's see how this works. So I'm not gonna do it from scratch because honestly it's gonna take way too long. So I'm just gonna let's demonstrate everything from here. So first of all, don't make sure you choose the normal speed. Don't put slow or fast. If you put too fast, bye bye champ. See, he can't even catch up to you. Okay, so yeah, make sure you put the normal speed. Okay, so second of all, the idea here is to put booby traps to slow Mario down or to make it hard for Mario to reach the end. So what you want to use something that Mario cannot go through but enemies can, specifically the chain chomp, or like for this case the chain chomp. So as you can see, chain chomps can go through the bumpers and grinders while Mario can't, or Luigi can't. My first idea was actually to use the chain chomps. Like I put a chain chomp right here, and then while trying to run away from him, but as you can see, once they collide, he goes back. He goes the other direction. My idea specifically was to put chain chomps like on rails. Like this. So yeah, like you have to be careful not to jump. But it does not work because if they collide, he goes back. So any enemies you can't actually use because they all collide with the chain chomp. If I'm not mistaken. Same thing with blocks. All of these collide with the chain chomp, except for the donut block, I guess. And the cloud block, spikes as well. So yeah, if you're gonna put traps, make sure you put traps that the chain chomp can go through, but Mario can't. You can put lava bubbles if you want, since they don't interact with enemies or they do not collide with enemies. Same thing with boos. You can put boos, but in general speaking, I just put these things. I'm not sure if you can put the poker or not. No, you can't. So yeah, if you're gonna use the enemies as booby traps, use boo or lava bubble. Only those two. Any other enemy is gonna collide with the chain chomp, and the chain chomp will go back. You can also use the angry sun if you want, whatever, and you can use that's it. Okay. So second, like I said, make sure you put booby traps that just to make it harder for Mario, but make sure that chain chomp can go through it. What else can the chain chomp go through? You can put this on the ground. The chain chomp won't get burned, but you can. So you can use that. I think you can also use this guy right here. Yeah, they don't collide. So you can use this guy as well. And I'm not sure what else, honestly. But generally speaking, I use these two. You can change it up if you want, but this is what I used. I don't think the chain chomp is affected by the conveyor belt. Hold on. Nope, it's not. So yeah, you can use conveyor belts if you want. If you want to slow Mari down, but not the chain chomp. You can do that. I also used this guy right here, but make sure that the ceiling is not too short. Because spike tops actually climb up ceilings. Wait, hold on. Okay, like this, for example. See, once the chain chomp jumps and the spike top reaches the ceiling, he leaves the chain chomp's head. Now you can use buzzy beetles or anything else, but I just use this because it looks nice as a crown. Okay, so one thing I want to mention that's important is that sooner or later the chain chomp is gonna catch up to you. So you have to put a one-way door. Like at this point, the chain chomp reaches to you, and you can't escape. He's gonna catch you. So I put a door here, and then you continue right here. So as you can see, once you reach this point where the chain chomp is gonna get to you, let me just explain it. All right, so let's begin the battle. As you can see, he's gonna get closer and closer by the minute. Every second he's gonna get closer, and sooner or later he's gonna catch up to you. So you have to like put a checkpoint or like a door to restart the battle or like to continue it another. So as you can see, he's catching up to me. I can't run anymore. So that's why I put this door. Okay, let me explain this better. As you can see right now. Let's move this wall. Let's move this, and let's move this. Now let's say that this is all. There's no door or anything. Let's say you're gonna start from the very beginning till the very end. You're gonna see that's not gonna work, and you're gonna see why. So we're playing normally. Avoid all these traps. As you can see, he's getting closer and closer. And at this point, it's not really clear, but okay. Darn it. Okay, let's try again. Sorry for this mistake. I screwed up. Okay, take two. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I really like this boss battle. It's one of my favorites. I came up with it in the last minute before, like 1 day before, or 2 days before I uploaded my battle or my world. But as you can see, he's catching up to us. No matter what we do, he actually like goes after us as well. So this is why you want to make sure you put walls and like and the door. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, like I said, you want make sure you put make sure you continue with the battle again because after a while he's gonna reach you. So I guess like at the at the halfway mark, I'm not sure, but just try it out. You can use the Mario Trail to see. So you can use this to see when he catches up to you. The Mario's Trail. So after you go into the door, you continue again. So here's a chain jump once again, and the same idea. You have to like avoid all these traps. So at the very end, you can actually like this is how you beat him. You hit the on off switch and the munchers fall. What you can but okay. So this is something important in my level. Make sure that when you reach the end, make sure that there's only 2 blocks left. Because if If it's higher, the chain chomp can actually go under, and the munchers will not kill him. So that's why I made it short enough, or made the wall long enough to where the chain chomp cannot go under here, and he has to go back. So once the chain chomp once the chain chomp comes here, he's gonna hit the wall and then go back, and you can hit the on and off block safely. Now, if you want to guarantee that the chain chomp dies, you can just use this. So once the chain chomp comes, you hit it, and the blue blocks kill it. But I just use the muncher because it looks better in my opinion. It's like a trap. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not sure what else to say, but the most important thing, make sure you put it on the normal speed. That's number one, and number two, make sure you use Mario's trail to see where the chain chomp is gonna catch up to you, so you can put a door and then continue the battle. Again, so yeah, make sure you use the door and make sure you put the auto scroll on normal speed, and make sure you use Mario's trails. I guess that's all I have to say, I guess. And to make it more difficult, make sure you use the obstacles that Mario cannot go through, like the bumpers and grinders, but the chain chomp can. You can also use I already mentioned that you can use banzai bills, you can use lava bubbles, you can use lava bubbles, yes, and you can use booze. You can also use magic Koopa's magic, like they shoot at you. Same with fire plants fire. Yeah, I guess that's it. So anyways guys, also yeah, I forgot, you can also use this as well. Let me try this out. Okay, so yeah, you can also use this because the chain chomp is not affected. So if you want to make it more difficult, just add the conveyor belts. If you want to, it's your choice. So anyways guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna play this boss battle one more time, and just to showcase it. Like let's just show the boss battle one more time of the entire boss battle. And like I said guys, I uploaded a video on my YouTube channel that shows all the bosses. So if you're interested, so you can watch that. If you're interested, you can actually just comment and tell me if you want me to demonstrate on how to make any of that bosses that I showed there and showed in that video. I made a chain chomp boss, I made a dry bones boss, I made a two boo bosses. Also made a blooper boss that's kind of it's not that amazing, but I liked it. Or like I think I made it somewhat interesting. What else did I do? I also made a bully boss from a bully from 3D World. Also a Kamek boss. So anyways guys, that's the end. We reached the end, we got the key. And thank you guys for watching. If you want to play this course, you can actually just it's toxic, alright. You can actually play this course in my world. Where is it? Oh, never mind. It's actually I re-uploaded it, so it's up here somewhere. Well, wait. Oh yeah, there it is. So if you want to play this course, this is the course, Jules Chomp's Caverns. This is the course ID. And if you want to play my world, this is my ID. And like I said guys, thank you for watching. I guess I can show this off right quickly. So as you can see, this is the Koopa and Link's boss rush. Like I said, all the bosses I showed in my YouTube video, so you can just watch them. But if you want to play the levels, here they are. This is a Koopa Link's boss rush. This is the code. This is the final showdown, a 3-phase boss battle with Bowser. This is the code. This is Kamek's illusionary dimension. You fight Kamek here. This is a code. What? Okay. I really like this level. I think I really did. I really like this level a lot. It's one of my favorites. This is the Chomp's Caverns level, the Chomp's Caverns level. Another boss battle. I really regret making this level. Like, I think it's amazing, but I wish I used my Bros. U theme because it makes Boom Boom harder, and the level is much more beautiful in that version, in that style. But generally speaking, Boom Boom sucks. Honestly, Boom Boom is really bad. Bowser Ruins Earth Fleet, a very difficult and creative level in my opinion. I like it, but very difficult. Alright, I find it very difficult. Brutal Bullies Keep. I really like this level, and I really like this boss battle. I love bullies, so I was really happy that they put it in 3D World. Alright, this is Iggy Spectral Swamp. This is my favorite coupling battle. Wendy's Submerged Fortress. Lemmy's Celestial Paradise. This is the hardest level I've made. It's really difficult in my opinion, and the boss battle is no slouch either. As you can see, 149 tries and only 2 success. Only 2 people finished it. 149 attempts out of 17 people played it. So yeah. Little Mushroom Palace. It's very easy, very short. It's the first palace, so I made it short and easy. Wait, no. Oh darn it. Sorry. I wanted to check the comments. Short and sweet. Yeah, it is short and sweet. Wait. I think people are gonna say this is a bad level. Okay, nice. Okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah, this is Blast Boo's. Another boss is right here. Blast Boo. A very short boss, honestly. It was my first mini boss or my first custom boss that I made. I wish I made it harder and more difficult, but still, I think it's a decent boss. Morton's Secret Ruins. I really like this level a lot. I really like this boss battle as well. It's very challenging and very fun in my opinion. Wait. nice, but for the Morton fight, I want to die. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's very difficult. Captain Blooper's Ghastly Grotto. This level, my god. So yeah, this boss battle is another boss battle against the Blooper. It's not that great. Like I like it, but it's nothing too amazing. I love this level a lot. It's amazing in my opinion. I really like this boss battle as well. This is a really good level in my opinion. My favorite mini boss or my favorite mid boss I made, along with the Chain Chomp. No, this is not one of them. Okay, yeah, this is the Dry Bones level. Dread Bones is Twisted Stone. So yeah, you fight the Dry Bones here. And look at this comment. Awful level. Never make a level again. This is Boom Boom Sky Tower. Honestly, the reason why I use the Super Mario Bros. Style is because I wanted to make like a tower, sky tower, so that the sky theme fits really well if you want to make a castle level because of semi-solids. But I really wish I used the Mario Bros. U version because Boom Boom is actually difficult on that version. Okay, this is my favorite level in the game. This is my favorite one that I made. Ludwig's Galactic Base. With an awesome boss battle to end it. Okay, I did not use this. This is the beta version. I was gonna use this, but then I made the Last Temptation. This one. Where were we? Yeah, as you can see, 23 cleared, 1,641 tries. Okay, this is another one. Alright. I think that's it. I think I showed you all the bosses that I've made. I think I'm missing some, but I'm not sure where. Yeah, okay, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. I think I showed every single boss level that I made. I showed you the 2 boos, the Blooper, the Chain Chomp, the Dry Bones, Kamek, Bully, the couplings and their fight again, and Bowser. You can check these comments as well if you want. Easy, and this guy responds really. It's really easy. Be careful. Okay, thank you. I really like this guy. He's amazing. So tough. Let's go. All right. Seriously. All right. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If, like I said, if you want me to demonstrate or to explain any boss, just